So when asked, will I preserve and protect a woman's right to choose, I make an unequivocal answer: yes.
I am pro-choice.
It's not actually true that the Patriot Act was the worst. There were some provisions in the Patriot Act that actually did address changes that needed to take place.
Track them, follow them, and make sure that in every way we can, we know what they're doing and where they're doing it. And if it means we have to go into a mosque to wiretap or a church, then that's exactly where we're going to go.
President Obama, on New Year's Eve, signed the National Defense Authorization Act.
It gives the military the power to indefinitely detain American citizens, even those captured here in the United States, suspected, just suspected, not convicted.
Governor Romney, as president, would you have signed the National Defense Act as written?
Yes, I would have.
Then approached a financial system on the verge of collapse with calm and wisdom.
You know, I think he's doing a good job.
You do?
Yes, I do.
We do have tough gun laws in Massachusetts. I support them. I won't chip away at them. I believe they help protect us and provide for our safety.
I believe that the Constitution confers an individual right to bear arms. But just because you have an individual right does not mean that the state or local government can't constrain the exercise of that right.
I'm glad they're at Guantanamo. I don't want them on our soil. I want them in Guantanamo when they don't get the access to lawyers they get when they're on our soil. I don't want them in our prisons. I want them there. Some people have said we ought to close Guantanamo. My view is we ought to double Guantanamo.
Yesterday, President Obama signed an executive order claiming the right to incarcerate persons in the Guantanamo Bay military prison for the duration of their natural lives, even after acquittal. You heard that correctly, after acquittal.
We have been in for 10 years. We are winding down. The Afghan troops are picking up the capacity to secure their country, and the mission is pretty straightforward. And that is to allow the Afghan people to have a sovereign nation not taken over by the Taliban.
We're going to complete this mission, dismantling al-Qaeda, breaking the Taliban's momentum, and training Afghan forces so that they can take the lead.
Do you think that you can act without Congress to initiate a no-fly zone in Syria without congressional approval?
You know, again, our goal would be to seek international permission, and we would come to the Congress and inform you.
Would you need to go to Congress to get authorization to take military action against Iran's nuclear facilities?
You sit down with your attorneys and tell you what you have to do.
You're not in favor of legalization of marijuana.
I am not in favor of legalization.
No more free riders.
And you can't be a free rider on everybody else. You can't not have health insurance, then go to the emergency room, and each of us who've done the responsible thing and have health insurance, suddenly we now have to pay the premiums for you.
I believe the people of each state should be able to craft programs that they feel are best for their people.
In fact, I agree with Mitt Romney.
We now are a nation known to start war. We feel compelled because of our insecurity that we have to go over and attack these countries to maintain our empire. We have over 700 bases, we're in 130 countries, and we're talking about bombing Iran. It is such a dramatic change from what is truly American and truly constitutional.
I don't want to run the world. The Constitution doesn't give me the authority to run the world. We ought to mind our own business is what we need to do. Spending overseas, wasted money. This is a continuation of a revolution. It is a peaceful revolution. It's up to you to spread this message around this country. This is an American cause. It's a cause of freedom. There's something going on in this country, and it's big.